Hi, my name is Charlie Payne, along with Mason and Jason, and this is the Green Lane Sports Talk Radio. So, Mason, we'll start with you first. So, give me a team in the AFC that could potentially win it all.
I mean, there's a lot of teams. I feel the AFC is very strong this year, maybe even stronger than the NFC for sure. And last playoffs in the 2023 NFL playoffs, I mean, the AFC was definitely the most wild, like the NFC for sure. Mm-hmm. We saw a lot of, we saw the Jags make a really good run and put up a good fight against the Chiefs, who have been one of the, over like a teams that's been running the NFL for a while now. And then, we saw teams like, the Chargers, who really just came, not really getting where most people would want or predict them to be. So I think, going on an AFC standpoint, I think most people, I feel like, would just go with the Chiefs because it feels like every year it's not like we discourage them from the conversation, but we more just kind of put them off to the side. Like, yeah, they could contest, but I don't know. I really think the talent is rising in the AFC, and I think the Bengals, they still fell short of their Super Bowl 2 seasons ago against the Rams, and I still think that they're out to get a good win, and they fell short last year. But I just really think the Bengals are still a strong team. I think the Chiefs, we did show weakness last season, and I really think it's just up for discussion that the Bengals are that team.
Jason, now we'll go to you, and we'll go to the NFC. Who do you think can potentially win the NFC conference?
I think there's pretty much only one real answer in the NFC, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. There's real no competition at this point, whether people like to say it or not. The Eagles, no matter how many guys they lose every single year, they're going to get the depth back no matter what. They were able to make some great picks in the draft, getting the entire Georgia Bulldogs defense with Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Khalil Ringo, and they also have a great core. Even though they lost guys like T.J. Edwards and Kaiser White, they were able to recently sign a lot of great linebackers like Miles Jack, and also you had the progression of Kobe Dean. I just don't really think the Eagles are taking any steps back, no matter who they lost, even C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They have the guys to replace him. And on the defense and on the offensive side of the ball, we all know how good they are there and how explosive they are in both the run and pass game. So I don't have any concerns for the Eagles, and I would expect to see them back in the Super Bowl for Super Bowl 58.
Yeah, of course. So now we have the AFC and the NFC. So now, Jason, we'll stay with you. We'll go to the AFC. And then we have a caller right now. Here we go. Hello, caller. What is your name?
I'm Josiah Robinson Leary. I'm out Philly. And one thing I do have to say, I'm confident in the Eagles. I like the way the Eagles play.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised I didn't hear anything on the NFC side about the San Francisco 49ers,
Yeah.
Strong defense, strong skill players. And if everyone can stay healthy and if Brock Purdy proves to be the good QB he looked like in the latter part of last season, then the San Francisco 49ers will wipe off the Eagles easily.
Yeah. All right, thank you, caller. All right, Jason, we'll start with you. So, about the 49ers, what are your thoughts about the Niners? Do you think they have a shot of winning the NFC conference?
They always have a shot at winning the NFC conference, but when I look at it, it's a quarterbacks league, and they simply do not have an elite quarterback. They have a good QB room of 3 guys that are startable, and we don't really know who that guy is going to be for the majority of the season. People are saying it's Brock Purdy week 1, but it could be Trey Lance at some point or Sam Darnold at some point. Mm-hmm. But in all honesty, I think it is a quarterbacks league, and the 49ers do not have the competition to compete with the team like the Eagles. Even a team like the Cowboys or the Vikings, who have Dak Prescott or Kirk Cousins, who are significantly better than what the 49ers have to offer at quarterback. So I just think no matter how good those 49ers skill position players are on offense, who are very good, even how good their defense is, which is the best in the league, I still think that a quarterback is going to put a team over the top. And we've seen in recent history that quarterbacks are what make the teams win Super Bowls and not necessarily just the defense or the surrounding cast.
Yeah. So, Mason, what are your thoughts on the Niners?
I think the Niners are really, if not, in my opinion, the second best team in the NFC. I think the Lions, people talk about, they're definitely an up-and-coming team, if not, for me, a dark horse team. But I wouldn't really consider the Niners a dark horse team just because they put up a really good fight against the Eagles last year. And I think, if they do get stronger, I mean, the Eagles are definitely, in my opinion, the best team in the NFC, but I could always see an upset. So I'm still going to side with the Eagles, with Jason. But I think the Niners are definitely up for discussion with that, too.
All right, so thank you for listening to Green Lane Sports Talk Radio. I'm here with Mason, Jason, and I'm your host, Charlie Payne.